your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Ding, 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 ding. We are back. We have power. Thank you for your patience, for all of you who were here yesterday hoping to see your music live and you saw nothing. I didn't have any power, but we are back. We're going to do it here today. It's going to be just as good, if not better, because I've had a day of rest. I mean, I've had no power, so I haven't been able to do anything fun, but I've had a day at rest nonetheless. Welcome to Your Music Live, brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. You know who never lets you down? Unlike the power company, your distributor DistroKid will never leave you hanging. They'll never keep you in the cold, because for just $23 per year, that's an amazing price, you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs and albums using DistroKid. And here's the good news. You can save yourself 7% off right now on your first year of any DistroKid plan using the link up there or down in the description. What do you reckon? Should we play some music? I think so. We've got a cracking selection of tunes for you here on this week's show. So let's, without further ado, jump in and take a listen to a brand new one from the Chandler Brothers. This is called Stand Up, to kick us off in style here on Your Music Live. Chandler Brothers. I tell you what, tomorrow will be a better day. Is there a more fitting song than that? Got to get up, get on your feet, get off your ass and get it done. So that's what I'm doing here today, because sometimes life gives you lemonade. And who was it? Was it you, Alex, that said, someone in the comments said you get up and you make yourself delicious lemon margaritas. Speaking of Alex Bacchus, hello, power to beat, high beat gang. Love me some Chandler Brothers, and thank you, I love you for the kind donation. You help keep the lights on around here, and that's more fitting and relevant than ever, considering I had no lights for the whole day yesterday. I'll tell you a little bit more. We'll do some Pete's story time as we go through the show today, because yeah, I'm sure I'll need to vent my spleen a little bit as we go through. But g'day to everyone who's here live. I will say hello to you all as we go through the show. But we've got to crack on with some more music here for now. By the way, that was the Chandler Brothers. They say we have our last song for 2023 to share with the community. Let's all stand up and never doubt ourselves, because tomorrow will be a better day. Recorded and mixed in GarageBand, video production in LumaFusion, and mastered by the amazing Jade Star. Thank you for the continued support and consideration on an upcoming show. Well, there you go. We opened with style on that one. Next up, we've got a artist by the name of Farah Corvus. They say, written and recorded in my home studio. This is from our debut EP released on the 22nd of December 23. Maybe that was 22nd November. Recently, anyway. The only other fairly chilled tune on the EP. Well, I think this is actually a great tune, and I think you're going to like it too. It's called Into the Promised Land. It's Farah Corvus on Your Music Live.
Time waits for no one. Slowly it slips through your fingertips, inside you softly. I'm asking myself, how do I still exist? I've walked so low that I can barely feel the soles of my feet. Well, I can't go home when utopian dreams crumble to the sea. Into the promised land we go. We can never fulfill and out of the wilderness we roam. We can only return. I long for wonder. I'm tired of fighting for a home. Visions of a new world are paved by the blood of a myriad souls. I hear you calling for resolution. We can't keep falling for this retribution. Into the promised land we go.
How cool is that? Very good stuff indeed there. Farah Corvus on Your Music Live. I hope you enjoyed that one. Yeah, the layering in that, just the acoustic guitar sounds and the vocals, just very soulful kind of 90s grunge style vocals there. But of course, a mellow ballad kind of style there. If you listen to some of other Farah Corvus tracks, a little more heavy, but you got to love that one. It's like when Metallica plays Nothing Else Matters or Soundgarden play Black Hole Sun. It works well. Bands that can rock out can also hit you in the feels with a bit of passion like that as well. Very cool stuff indeed. If it's your first time here, hello, welcome. If you're a seasoned veteran, you know the drill by now, but this is our weekly show. We showcase music. We do 1 to 2 minutes of each song. We fly through them. But the good news is that down in the description, you'll find links to everything we play. That means that in your spare time, in your free time, in your after time, you can jump on down there and you can check out all these cool artists that we play and support them. And while you're there, you can also check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, and get your music out there to the world, because why wouldn't you? Next up, we got some False Perceptions, a hair metal indie song by Hullzone UK-based hair metal band False Perceptions, which includes members Phi, The False Prophet, Cool Guy Ross, and Pez, written by The False Prophets and Hayden Lloyd. Hailzone, how did I go, UK folks? Is that right? Hailzone. I'll be corrected in the chat. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is called Living for Her, here on Your Music Live.
living for her. I am so destroyed, but for her I'm fine. Living my life, giving her the job. Living for her.
False Perceptions, living for her here. Yeah, very interesting combination there of a wee bit of punk rock, a little metal thrown in there, a little kind of 80s new wave kind of style. Yeah, very cool stuff. So go and check out False Perceptions down in the description. While you're down there, yeah, you can check out all the other artists and you can tickle the like button if you would like to, because that will help us out. It tells the little YouTube robots to run away and tell the other YouTube robots to tell other people to come and hang out and enjoy the show. Because why wouldn't you? On a Monday evening. Or afternoon, or maybe a Tuesday morning, depending where you are in the world. Yeah, why don't we haven't done that for a while. We've got a few new folks around here, so why don't we do a quick, tell us where you're from. Tell us where you're representing from, because I'm always amazed at what coverage we have all around this great wide world of ours. So go ahead and let us know who you are and where you're from. It's like a call-in show. Hi, this is Bob from Arizona, and he'd like to talk about the state of the nation. No. We don't want to talk about that. We do want to play some Raul Nieves, really great creator, speaking of folks from all around the world. Hello, Pete. Hope you're having a great show. Here is my latest instrumental. Hope you guys enjoy it. Well, if you know Raul and you know his amazing guitar work, you know you're in for a treat. This one's called Ghost of Me here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff from Raul Nieves, yeah, out of Spain. And we've got some folks from all around the world here as well. Yeah, some serious guitars in that one as well. I love it. Very cool stuff there all around, folks. And I hope you are enjoying the show. Yeah, keep letting us know where you're from. We've got the US, we've got Canada, we've got Spain, we've got Australia, we've got the UK, we've got Scotland. We've got folks from all corners of the globe. I don't know if we've ever had anyone from Antarctica. Maybe the only unrepresented continent that we've had here. And South Africa representing the African continent as well. Now, I've got a confession to make. Yesterday, I was feeling a bit down. The power had been off for about 10 hours. And I was sitting in the dark, feeling sorry for myself. And I had my phone and I had my little Bluetooth speaker. And I wanted something to just kick back and relax to. And you know who I turned to? I turned to Sticks for Guns, because of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Sticks for Guns create some great laid-back, just chilled instrumental tunes, and it was just what I needed. They say I was given a challenge to create a trance/dance tune. It did give me a different perspective of creating music. Had to up the tempo to 146 BPM. Also try to get the dynamics injected into this. Could you please play from around 30 seconds? I can do that indeed. So sounds like something a little different. After I said I love Sticks for Guns laid back stuff, sounds like we might have a little bit more intensity here. So let's cue this one up to the 30-second mark and give it a spin. This is called Spellcaster, Sticks for Guns. Your Music Live. Really cool stuff there. Yeah, a different side of Sticks for Guns for sure, but I love it. I love the glitchy synth in there. I love the bass, the crunchy bass, and just really well mixed and put together. Yeah, cool. All-round goodness. So I was listening to, again, some more serene, laid-back Sticks for Guns yesterday when I was needing a little relax. But when I need some pep in my step, I now know that I've got a Sticks for Guns track that I can turn to. We're going to hear from our sponsors, DistroKid, in just a jiffy. We're also doing our Play My Fire beat. Don't think I forgot about that. That's coming up. We've got a featured artist. We've got a Pete's Pick. It's going to be a massive show here, folks. We're a day late, but we are not a buck short here. Hello, Michael, aka Zealand Band. Thanks for being here. My friend, one of our fellow Canadian friends as well. Let's play this tune from Creejors. They say this song was self-recorded in a home studio. The song is motivational and is about picking oneself up and uniting the pieces to overcome adversity. Here. I can get behind that. We're over on the Cloud of Sounds. We're giving it a spin. It's called Uniting the Pieces here on Your Music Live. call is that? Yeah, little early Stone Roses. Just I love the vocal treatment on that one, and just the straightforward. Like there's no way to resist bopping your head to a track like that. So really cool stuff there. Crejors. I apologise for the pronunciation because I'm Australian and we don't pronunciate things the same as other folks sometimes. So if you ever, by the way, if you ever need to make sure that I get your name right, phonetic spelling. So if you want to submit another song, just put Crejors. Johns, here's how you say it, because I do struggle from time to time. You know who doesn't struggle? That's our friends at DistroKid. Yeah, they are the folks who keep the lights on around here. And if you would like to join DistroKid, you can right now, this second, save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. And that will allow you to do what I did here, and check this out. Release an unlimited number of songs, EPs and albums. I've taken full advantage of the generosity of our friends at DistroKid. I've released more than 40 releases over the last 5 years. DistroKid have been a channel sponsor for more than 2 years, but I've been using DistroKid for 5 years because I found them, I researched it, I worked out that they were the right distributor for me, and they may just be the right distributor for you too. And the other cool thing you can do is release cover songs. Yeah, you can release a cover version of a song like I did here with my wife a few years back, and for only $1 a month, DistroKid will actually do all the dirty work for you. They'll go and collect all of the cover license information and make sure that you're all legitimate and above board as well. So not only can you release all of your own independent music, an unlimited amount, but if you want to throw a cover out there once in a while, you can do that as well. You can do splits, so you can share revenue across different artists. You've got a complete vault of all your previous releases. Seriously, if you're an independent musician and you want to get your music out there to the world, couldn't think of a better place to go and do it than our friends at DistroKid. And yes, you can save yourself that 7% off on your first year of any DistroKid plan. We thank DistroKid for their support of your music live. We'll play another tune, and then we are going to do our Play My Fire beat. So get your typing fingers ready, because we're going to be putting it out there to the world, giving you the code word, and you can have a chance to win a play on Your Music Live right here today. Yes, no waiting, no fuss, no muss. But before that, we got a track here from Bradley McNight, who says this song is called Too Many Times. The song is about when someone apologizes for their actions, but they don't keep their word. The song is available on all the streaming platforms and stores. Very cool stuff. So let's give this one a spin here. Bradley McNight, Too Many Times, Your Music Live.
It looks like we're back to square one. I can't believe you were deceiving all along. Until now you caused a mark, which left me emotionally scarred, which caused a devastating start. But now I illustrate creative spark, embedded to the core of my heart. I'm righting all my wrongs. You tell me that you're sorry, but you just don't seem to care. I've heard it too many times. You tell me that you're sorry, but you just don't seem to care. I've heard it too many times. I've lied for you, I've fought for you. It's my fault, why didn't you see gratitude? You did it too many times, too many times. I didn't see your point of view, you never spoke the truth. I should've run from you, but it was way too soon. You did it too many times, too many times. I'm waiting for things to change. I'm seeing all your mistakes. When I wait, I don't know how long it's going to take to put things right.
Really cool stuff there. Yeah, great sound. Love the simple piano arrangement and then kicking in there with the very nice bass and drums. And yeah, Less is more. Exactly right. As our mate Scott says, less is more for sure. Love it a lot. Uh, just a quick side note here. The Semtex cow. For some reason, I thought about this the other day. I saw the Semtex cow in the chat, and I'm like, oh, one of the bands that I dug called Oggy March have an album called Moo You Bloody Choir. And I was mentioning to Semtex cow that every time I see their name pop up, I think of this album by Oggy March. And so they've got to listen to it. And yeah, they're a great band, and the album is awesome. So if you're not, even if your name isn't cow related, and you want to, maybe I need to make Oggy March a Pete's pick on a future show. That's a good idea, I think, if I do say so myself. Let's fire up the old giveaway tool, shall we, here for StreamYard. And you know what? In honor of the fact that we got to take the power back, let's make power. Hashtag power. So if you would like to enter, I'll demonstrate it for you. I've just put hashtag power in the chat here, so that's all you have to do. We'll see if I now win. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I can probably win my own competition. We'll see how we go. But be like me, be like Michael, be like Raoul or SM Borthwick, and put hashtag power in the chat, and that will summon the power gods to keep our electricity flowing for the whole showing. Yeah? Let's do it. All right, Joey Cyclone says, hey, Pete, I don't often send tracks outside of Songtember. That's right, you don't. But want to get more confident in sharing my music. Great stuff. This is one of the first tracks I created on my iPad before I even had an audio interface or knew about apps. So all the synth sounds were in GarageBand. Please could you start this around 26 seconds? Thanks so much for sharing great music every week. Best wishes from Joey. Always good to hear from the folks that usually are part of Songtember, but maybe don't release a lot of music during the year. So it's fabulous to hear that Joey is releasing more music. So let's cue this one up around about the spot they would like us here and give it a spin. Joey Cyclone at the end of the tunnel. Sound weird, Joey, but I think that's like, it's a Beatles chord progression, but it also sounds like the theme music from like ad-lib adventure games like Monkey Island and the Quest series back in the 90s. Is anyone else with me? I don't know. It's Beatles meets Secret of Monkey Island. I don't know. It's very cool. Yeah, maybe movie soundtrack vibes, something like that. Very cool stuff. I love it. Cool vibes all round indeed. So Joey, thank you. Share more with us, because we love hearing from folks at every part of their journey, at every level. Just share your music, because why not? Really. Yesterday, when power went out and, had to postpone the show and had to run around. It was also my daughter's graduation from primary school. They had their rehearsal in a theatre nearby. That was out of power, so they had to rehearse in the foyer. The venue had to change because the power didn't come back on. And all these things were happening. And, it's easy to sort of get down in the dumps and start feeling sorry for yourself. But at the end of the day, I think about the fact that really, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. And I'd love to use that same metaphor for you and your music. If you're sitting there right now and you're thinking, I don't want to share my music because what if everyone doesn't like it? They won't. It's cool. What if I feel embarrassed? You will. You'll get over it. Just do it. Just put it out there. You won't know until you try. So just get your music out there to the world. Weird sort of sideways movement there, but I thought it was relevant at the time. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Let's play one more song, then we will draw our Play My Firebeat winner. Let's play some Ryan Rogers. Ryan Rogers always puts me in a good mood. He says, "Hi Pete, this song is about a dead guy at a diner." Oh, this song's about a dead guy at a diner. It has a real Dylan influence. I wanted to explore how other characters react to the killing. It's political without being political, I hope. Ryan, what are you doing to me? I love it. I love it a lot. This is A Killin' at the Mighty Fine, Mr. Ryan Rogers on Your Music Live.
The waitress screams out murder. The cooks just watch the time. The rule says call the sheriff. There's been a killing at the Mighty Fine. But the fat man, he don't mind. He just wants another piece of the pie. They will reopen up at 5. Got a dust for Prince and Tibbs at the Mighty Fine. The family called him Sweetie. The mistress says he's kind. Now he's face down in his suit, clutching the bill from the Mighty Fine. But the tax man, he don't mind. He was worth much less alive. Now Uncle Sam gets 4 or 5. Everybody's making a killing at the Mighty Fine. The witness won't cooperate. The dog won't sober up. The preacher will not eulogize unless the pulpit says vote Trump. But the shaman, he don't mind. Saw it all from the other side. Now his post has 1,000 likes. They're clicking www.killingatthemightyfine.
Had to sneak a little bit of that solo in there from Ryan Rogers. My goodness. It ended up being okay. As soon as I saw, oh yeah, Ryan's always got some upbeat sort of southern country vibes. And then it's like about a dead man. I'm like, oh, for good. Yeah, no. But it worked out all right. It was all good in the end. It was a little tongue-in-cheek. Very cool stuff there. Yeah, lots of character. Lots of good times. Speaking of good times, we've got 17 entries for our Play My Firebeat. Should we turn a little Ryan up in the background? Yeah, let's get Ryan as the soundtrack. This could be an epic soundtrack as we hit the draw button here. Good luck, everybody. I hope you win. Oh, we get to hear the little bridge. Let's do it. I hope you will Play My Firebeat on Your Music Live. It is gonna be J Star. She's won it every time, except she hasn't won it for a while. So that's a pretty good win, Jade Star. There you go. We started with Jade Star mastering the Chandler Brothers. I'm going to call you the Chandler Brothers from now on, just to make it sound extra posh. There you go. Sorry, Mike and Dawn and Sticks for Guns. Just missed, just came in slightly too late on that. But a good and worthy winner there, Jade Star. Jade knows the drill. Select a song. We'll play it up next. While we wait on Jade to make her selection, why don't we play this one? This is a couple of artists, both of which we played on the show before, both of which are awesome. And when they come together, they just create the level of awesomeness that can barely be contained. It's Sloat and Josh Gates. And they say, just when you think your life is under control, something tries to take you out. But there is always someone to call on who understands your struggles. Let's give it a spin here. It's called Call My Name. Sloat featuring Josh Gates. Your Music Live.
Every day brings a new battle. The fight is never done. Just when it seems you found your way, life has you on the run. your darkest place, I'm always here. You can call my name. On and on you travel like nothing's ever wrong. You'll soon forget how soon you will forget who you can call upon. But it's alright to call my name when hardship blows you like a hurricane. And when you're lost and in your darkest place, I'm right here. You can call my name.
Always quality when Josh Gates is involved. As you know, we've been playing Josh on this channel for a good 3-4 years. I interviewed Josh back in the day, in the before time, the long ago. And when he's working with Sloat now, always good stuff. Really nicely done there. Again, so check that one out down in the description as well. It's there listed with everything else we're playing here today. The winner of our Play My Fire Beat with Jade Star, she's paid it forward to her friend and fellow moderator of the channel, Leela, The Rise of Dark Leela. And that's good news, because Leela creates great music. Let's just say she's sometimes a little flaky on the submitting to YML side of things. I love you, Leela, but you need to submit your music to the show when you release it. Or just send me a message, because Leela is our moderator, our Patreon. She's all the good things. So, yes, we, even though this isn't a pay-to-play kind of show, as Jade said, the people that support me, I support them. That's what we do around here. You want to call it payola? You want to call it likes for likes, sub for sub? It's not that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is, if I'm honest. There you go. The 3 most overused phrases of 2023. Let's give this one a spin. This is brand new from The Rise of Dark Leela. It is Rising Tide here on Your Music Live.
Everything's changing. I'm lost in the currents. Gotta go with the flow without losing yourself. To delve into self control, determined to trust my needs with reverence. Take precedence from mental health. The flash floods of moodiness persist, deflecting, neglecting to question conclusions, illuminate cognitive biases gripping my mind.
A very good explanation there, Fat Panda Cat. Leela's songs are a musical equivalent to a Stanley Kubrick film. Intense but enjoyable. Yeah, absolutely. Very nice soundscape. That's what I would imagine it would be like if you dropped acid and then did the Finding Nemo ride at Disneyland. Yeah. Very trippy indeed. Good stuff. Thank you for sharing that one, Jade. Leela via Jade, always a good thing to pay it forward when you can. And we, by the way, if you do win and you're like, play Pearl Jam's Daughter, obviously we're not going to play that. But if it's someone from the community that we've played before that I know will be cool while we play that we play their track, then I'm down. I'm down to do it. Speaking of being down to do it, Carlos Martinez has done a little tribute to their guitar idol, I would imagine. Another Latin jazz fusion honouring the greatest, C. Santana. So let's give this one a spin. We're going to skip the Cloud of Sounds ad, and we're going to give it a spin here. This is Memories by Carlos Martinez. Your Music Live. Very Santana indeed. Super smooth. All the Carloses agree. Yeah, very nice stuff there. Very Santana-like indeed. So Santana-like it's trying to sneak back in through there. Very much nailed the vibe of that one for sure. See, just keep sneaking back in. That's how it rolls. Jade Starr is doing something cool at the moment. She's doing her walk with me and doing some big production. I get exhausted just looking at, just knowing the amount of production that must go into the videos she did the other day, and she's doing it again. And all I can say is, Jade, we're sending the weather your way. So do it today. Do not, because I got a feeling that Melbourne's going to, within 24 hours, Melbourne's going to get hit pretty hard. This storm is kind of epic for Adelaide. For Adelaide in December. Jade, you know Adelaide, you've been here. We don't get this sort of extreme weather. It has been raining, thunderstorms, gale force winds. We had 127 separate power outages yesterday affecting 25,000 people. There's only like a million people in Adelaide. So a big chunk of us, including myself, were without power. So yeah, get out there today, Jade, because there may not be a tomorrow, or at least not one that you want to walk in. All right, let's play another song. This one comes to us from our friend Moses J. Hawkins. It's over on slaps.com, which, if you don't know, is the amazing sharing platform from our wonderful friends at DistroKid. We're going to play this one, and they say, hey, Pete, this song comes courtesy of 30 years of listening to grunge music and a major attempt to change, at least temporarily, the sound of my singing voice. We've talked about the gravel quality of my voice before, so it might come as a surprise that I can sing a little. It certainly did to me. Well, there you go. This sounds like something a little different here from our mate Moses J. Hawkins. So this is called Discarded, and let's give it a spin right here, right now, on your Music Live.
And we're nothing, lost and found. Throw me away and tell me lies.
to win in the end. I swear that's just how this goes. And we're nothing. Don't live hearted. Throw me away and tell me hi. Yeah, that does rock indeed. Just hit us right in the face there, Moses J. Hawkins. You can definitely hear those grungy 90s influences in there, which I, for one, approve of. And here's the cool thing. Here on slaps.com, we can come on down here and we can say, just spun this on YML. What is my mixer doing? Why does it keep bringing the level back up? I think I need a new mixer, folks. I'm not going to lie. See, not going to lie. If I'm honest, it is what it is. Just spun this on YML. Epic track that hits, can't type, hits you in the face from bar one. Right? Because it was. Yeah. Very cool stuff there. And that's the cool thing. You can throw fire on tracks like that. You can save tracks. You can share tracks. And yeah, join slaps.com. It's free. If you're a DistroKid member, you can use your DistroKid account. But if you're not, you can join right now for free. And you can listen to cool tracks like that one. So go and do it. Do it now. Some very good riffage in there. And no prisoners. No prisoners will be taken or released. Very cool stuff. Where are we at? We're going to play another song. How many songs do we have to go? Okay, we've got 5 songs. We're on track-ish. I can't tell you that I'm right on the ball today and we're going to be finished in 2 hours exactly. So just expect a little overtime here today. If you expect it, then you'll be okay. You won't have to worry about it. But yeah, we will probably go a little overtime because that's how we roll. That's okay. There's no Rangers or Golden Knights. That was the benefit yesterday. I got to watch both the Rangers and the Knights games because what else was I going to do? I just had my phone out and watching hockey. So there are always silver linings. Let's play the song for Red Rose. They say, we both made it in about 1 to 2 hours. The lyrics were made about 2 years ago, but we're finally able to get a chance to finish it a couple of months ago. It was recorded in a garage, not garage band, but a garage. And the second song my best friend and I have ever made. Super cool. Let's give it a spin. It's Red Rose. Love the little logo there. And it's called Take Me here on Your Music Live.
You can have me, do whatever you want with me, just as long as you take me with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, so just take me where you want to go. Just take me to explore the world. Just take me wherever you want to go. Just take me away with you. Just take me wherever you want to go. I can be a dream boy, anything for you, whatever you ask me to. Just take me to explore the world. Just take me.
Very cool stuff. Very just organic, rough and ready and raw sounding there. Definitely garage rock made in a garage. So good stuff there. Keep on creating. Keep creating music. Keep sharing music because as I've mentioned, I know I'm a broken record with this stuff, but I love that we play every genre and every level as well, because yes, you know what, there's plenty of places out there you can go and listen to all the folks that are really experienced with all the polish in the world. I kind of like the rough and ready, and I like to know that, hey, Red Rose, you know, that's their second song, their 22nd song, they're probably crushing it. And then you're like, I remember Red Rose when I saw them on the Peach John show back in 2023, like that. or something like that. Speaking of something like that, I'm going to play something like this. It's Orchestra Eclipse, but they're not in the Under the Covers segment because, no, they got another original to share. They say this is again something different, a song called Stratosphere using electronic ambient sounds. I like the sounds of that. Take it away here, Orchestra Eclipse. This is Stratosphere on your Music Live. Very nicely done. Very nicely done there by Orchestra Eclipse. That might be the best thing I've heard you do. I like it. Yeah, definitely could be for a film or a TV project. Some nice backing tracks to go behind something. Very cool indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, Mike and Dawn were having trouble with don't get me started. Don't get me started on iPhones and iPads and their inability to not switch to Bluetooth devices when you don't tell them to. I've played with every setting on my phone, it seems, and I still can't get it right. I'll be walking around the house with an AirPod in, and then suddenly it'll switch to my Mac or my iPad. And I'm like, Apple, it just works, is your catchphrase. How about you make your Bluetooth connectivity just work? Just saying. All right, I'll hop down off my high horse. Quietly, so Daddy's on his high horse. All right, we've got a couple more songs to round out a big first half here. I think you'll agree. It's been worth the wait. The extra day has been worth the wait because we've got some cracking tunes for you. Yeah, Bluetooth is always causing problems, Tom. Exactly. This one comes to us from Kiku, who says, I produced and recorded this song in a closet in my bedroom, and it's about holding the weight of the world from crushing my significant other while they shelter under it, not caring to help. Ooh, that took a turn. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is called Atlas, here on Your Music Live.
Say to be over. Blue fur getting older. Bottles of blood, stay sober. Never meant to fall in love, you let it closure. Let it fall, a tourniquet ain't gon' hold her. Sky fall, I'm ready to drop a shoulder. Had to see straight through the red dust. Daylight, hold the sky, wait till I exhaust. Never thought it'd be like a headline. Shell shock, say that I could chill, but I'm damn wrong. Should've stayed back with the road going down. You would stay back, but I doubt it. I can never take that back. No trust, cause it might be damn wrong. Should've stayed back with the road going down. You would stay back, but I doubt it. I can never take that back. No trust, cause it might be fucked up, I don't see rest. Fake love and a pretense. It's
stuff there from Kiku here on your Music Live. Thank you for sharing that one. I like it. I dig it. Very cool, mellow vibes there. And yeah, please share again with us in the future. A couple more songs to go here. Don't forget that if you would like to release your independent music to the world, DistroKid is your one-stop shop. You can release an unlimited amount of songs, EPs and albums for just one low price of $22.99 per year for the musician plan, and save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. You know who we haven't heard from for a while? The Drag Gurus. Yeah, I always love hearing some Drag Gurus. And this one, they say, "Hi Pete, this song is written in GarageBand iOS using a combination of real and virtual guitars. Hope you enjoy." Let's give it a spin. This one is called Incendiary Games. Interesting. And it's the Drag Gurus on Your Music Live. Incendiary game. Now that's using some big words. I love it. I love folks that can get words into songs that you'd never think should go into a song, and Drag Gurus do the job there. Good stuff indeed. I know, right? How good is all the tunes that we play here on the show? Very good stuff indeed. One more song, and then I'm going to tell you what my Pete's pick is. I got something from the retro back catalogue for you today. An Australian band that probably no one, maybe Jade Starr, has ever heard from or heard of before, but you're in for an experience and a treat. That's coming up next. But before that, the final song of our first half. This is Joseph, who said, "I had the melody in my head when I was thinking to record it, and took a little inspiration from my girlfriend, and that's why the song is called Princess." So we're going to play this one, our final song of the first half, Princess from Joseph on Your Music Live.
Something wonderful for you, for the world, for us, yeah. I'm looking for a princess with perfect eyes. You will fight the demons, you will be my life. You will be the one, be my something wonderful for you, for the world, for us, yeah. So many broken pieces, so many ugly truths, so many I see. I'm looking for my princess with the perfect eyes. She will fight the demons. She will be my life. She will be the one.
How cool is that? Yes. Album title is Ballet Proof. I know, how good is it? Very cool stuff there. And yeah, I just love that from the very start when you hear that, the out of tune piano riff, and then you're like, uh-oh, is this going to be something where it's just playing some out of tune music and then it's just like it kicks in and it like tunes it up? Amazing stuff. Really cool there. Great way to finish out with a stylish song like that one. Thank you for being here. If you're having fun here, thumbs up because the sun's up, except we haven't seen the sun here in Adelaide for about 3 days, but that's just a thing. I just got a message from my wife that some of the roof cappings come off our house again. This happened in the last major storm we had. The storm before that, it ripped down our shade sail outside, so you know what that means. More dealings with insurance companies. Yes, my favourite people in the world. But hey, is what it is. Again, grand scheme of things, folks. I'm going to play you a band. This is a band out of Melbourne. They were big in the early 90s. They played through the 90s, but they're one of the few bands that have just kept going and going and going. And I really love these guys because they're just out there. They're, in their 40s and 50s now, and they're just still out there at pubs, playing their music, rocking hard, being regular folks. And you could call it bogan rock, which is, Australian term, meaning, you know what a bogan is. The sort of bloke, go to the pub, drink some beers, smoke some Winnie Blues, all that sort of stuff. Well, this is the Cosmic Psychos. And I just thought this was a fun little tune to play to get us all into a boppy, peppy mood for the second half here. The Cosmic Psychos, this is them live at The Tote. And a song of theirs called Nice Day to Go to the Pub. This was recorded back in 2012, but they are still kicking on and making good music now. So go check them out and subscribe to them and check out some of their back catalogue. Fun band, and I think you might enjoy this one. This is Nice Day to Go to the Pub. Pete's Pick on Your Music Live. Nice day to go to the pub. The rubbery dub, by the way, slang for pub. And if you're not familiar there, schnitzel and chips is the classic Australian pub meal. You go to the pub, you grab a couple of pints, you grab a schnitzel and chips, bit of gravy or some sauce on the side. She's golden. Yeah, so I just thought that was a bit of a fun one to throw out there. If you hadn't heard of the Cosmic Psychos before, now you have. And you're all richer and better for having heard some Cosmic Psychos here on a Monday night or a Tuesday morning or wherever you are in the world. Time to announce our featured artist for this week, and I don't know why I'm singing it like this. I'm going to cut to the chase. It's Tierra del Fuego, because of course it is. Brock has been releasing and sharing amazing music with us for years here on the channel. He's a wonderful supporter of Your Music Live and has a bunch of different bands, a bunch of different artists, but every time I see this bit of album artwork, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel happy because Tierra del Fuego just have this amazing live sound. They just produce great music, and I couldn't think of a band to make our featured artist on this week's show. So this one, they say, our former guitarist James wrote this and sang this one. It's always fun to play live, and we're going to play it live, sort of, right here, right now on Your Music Live. This is Tierra del Fuego, our featured artist of the week, and Violets Are Red.
I had a love that was good and true. When I was young, I didn't know what to do. I doubted myself and I doubted my girl. I lost my best friend in this world. Violets are red, roses are blue. I had a love, good and true. I always thought that she'd been cheating on me. So mad I couldn't hear, wouldn't see. I kept her up until the break of dawn, begging for forgiveness and saying I was wrong. Violets are red, roses are blue. I had love, good and true. To see what I've done. I cried all night for my lost one. Crying in vain won't change what I'd said, and it sure as hell won't bring back the dead. Violets are red, roses are blue.
Tierra del Fuego here on Your Music Live with Violets Are Red. And if I sound out of breath, yes, I had to go get a coffee. The toilet break is also the drinks break here on Your Music Live. That one will be added to the song list below. I don't put the featured artist in there before the show because that would ruin the surprise now, wouldn't it? But yeah, Tierra del Fuego, always super duper professional. Cool. I need to pre-prepare and make sure that my coffee making is a little more streamlined for the middle of these shows. But I'm not used to doing this on a day like today. Righty, let's grab our next tune. I have a small problem. I'm gonna switch the order here because I had a song here, Greg Hutto's cover of Frank Turzo's song "New World," and I'm getting a video unavailable because the video is private. So I know Frank's here. I don't know if Greg's here, and I don't know if we can correct that, but I'm going to flick to the next song. I'm going to play this JDL tune, and then we will circle back to that one if indeed we can. But yeah, unfortunately, the link I've been provided for is not showing up. However, JDL is here, and JDL has done something pretty cool. Speaking of Australia... Yeah, speaking of Australia, Akadaka, as we call them here, ACDC. So JDL says, "Hey Pete, hope you are well, mate. This is a full band cover of the iconic ACDC track Back in Black, featuring myself on vocals, R4 on drums, Lord Extras on bass, and the great Klaus Reidingmeyer on rhythm and lead guitar. Hope you like it. Let's give it a spin, shall we? A little Akadaka for you here on Your Music Live." To sneak a little solo in there, even though it's against my religion. No, it's against something around here. Really cool stuff there. Super rockin' from JDL and friends there. Hey, if it isn't Laurie's Mishmosh, hope you are doing well, Laurie. I think we have, do we have a song featuring Laurie later? I think we might, actually. We'll find out. You will find out. We'll all find out. Hello. Yes, I think I found the Greg Turzo cover of New World, or remix of New World by Frank Turzo. Hope it's the right one. I just went and searched it out on YouTube and found another link. So I'm going to throw it out here and play it, because why not? All right, this is so Frank Turzo shared his track New World, and a lot of people have been grabbing the stems and have been doing their own versions of it. And this one here is from Mr. Greg Hutto, and we're going to give this one a spin right here, right now, under the covers on Your Music Live. cool stuff there. Greg Hutto, probably the heaviest reimagination of that one. I was thinking the same thing, Semtex Cal, that Frank at least needs to put together a playlist of all of the. I'm sure he's got them there, but all the different covers into one playlist or one album would be awesome. The remixes, very cool, and good to see community engagement, the community coming together on stuff like that. It's the only way to go, isn't it? It's the only way to do things. All right, let's jump into our next track. We are behind, and I've got a heap of tracks on here, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more vigilant on the 1 to 2 minutes thing for the second half here. So apologies if I don't play a whole heap of your song, but the good news is that they're all down in the description. Folks can go and check them out. This is from Patrick Lauren, who says a song about relationships, heartbreak, and hope, recorded in an amateur home studio. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It's called This Is How It Starts on Your Music Live.
This is how it starts. This is how you got me. This is when it started to hurt, for reasons that elude me. You really gave your all, so I'd wanna be yours. Proceeded to freak out about every closing door, but it was too late, and I didn't see it. The way you looked at me, like we just ended. Every once in a while, I'd grow to be cold. I'd drive around for miles, because I wasn't sold on the concept of being safe and content without that fear of suffering in silence and all those feelings quashed between sheets of innocence. We grow tired, so tired, fighting for comfort.
Patrick Lawlin, and This Is How It Starts. Really cool stuff indeed. Well performed, well produced, good stuff all round. If you want to hear more of that song from Patrick, jump down in the description and check out the playlist. Make sure you're supporting and following the folks who are brave and share their music and are kind enough to share it with us here on Your Music Live, including Psychic Music. They say it's my first original song that I released on my YouTube channel in March 2022. Currently has 230 views and my most viewed song on my channel. It's a progressive deep house track inspired by Deadmau5 and the early 2000s. Very cool stuff. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It's called Simulations on Your Music Live. Super soothing, right? I like it. Yeah, we've had some really nice soundscapes on the show here today as well. Definitely a dreamy kind of vibe to that one. If I need to do some meditation later to deal with the fact that we had no power all day yesterday and now my roof's fallen off. Okay, that's dramatic. A couple of tiles have come off my roof. But yeah, you know what? Just means I have to deal with the insurance companies again. They're evils, I tell you. Evils. Yes. Thank you for sharing that one. Psychic music. Next up, we have Keaton Reed, who says, I wrote this arrangement on GarageBand with a MacBook Pro. Very cool stuff. It's called Locked Away. Keaton Reed, Your Music Live. Really cool vibe there. I dig it. Very nicely done from Keaton Reed here on Your Music Live. We're going to hear from DistroKid again in just a moment, and I'm also going to do another Play My Fire beat coming up in just a jiffy. So don't nobody go nowhere. Having fun? Thumbs up's the way to go. There's a little like button down below. You can give it a wee tickle if you like. If you're watching on the replay, leave us a comment. Let us know what you dug. Let us know where you're from. And more importantly, submit your own music. Because I think someone asked before, do we have a YML 183? Yeah, we do. We just happen to have the Christmas show already set up so that we can start accepting your Christmas submissions. And you can do that at studiolive today.com/YMLHOL for holiday edition, or you can submit for next week's show. We've still got a few spaces for next week at studiolive today.com/YML. Michael, aka Zealand Band, says, Hi Pete, a Roman adventure. You know what? I was just thinking the other day about the Roman Empire. Said no one seriously ever. Let's give this one a spin. This is Michael aka Zealand Band's Deep End on Your Music live from Rome. That was the great thing, wasn't it, Scott? Yeah, see, if they actually had better music, the Empire would still be with us, and we'd all be, I don't know, wearing sandals and togas. I don't know. I know literally, I'm not a history person at all. I know literally nothing about the Roman Empire. And last time I think I got in trouble because I'm like, all I know about the Roman Empire is what I saw in that movie Troy, and someone was like, that's Greek, Pete. That's not Rome. I'm like, oh, isn't it? Now I'm probably wrong again. Who knows? The one thing I do know is that I'm wrong. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, anyone who thinks they're never wrong is almost always. Don't you reckon? Yeah, you know the sorts of people I'm talking about. Thank you, Michael, aka The Land Band. One more song, and then we're going to do a couple of little things, little admin tasks here. This is from Stephen Galente. He says, the Kingdom of Iberian can be found via wormhole on Alternative Earth number 327. Yep. That makes about as much sense as my rantings about Roman and Greek empires. This is Stephen Galente touring Iberian. Cool is that? It's very cool. Yeah, nicely done there, Stephen Galente. And you know what Stephen Galente should do with a track like that? He should run, not walk, over to DistroKid, sign up, saving 7% off the first year on any DistroKid plan, and then release an unlimited amount of songs, EPs, and albums, because DistroKid are not only our wonderful major sponsor here on Studio Live today and for Your Music Live, they're just great people that have a great service, and I think they know it. And if you don't know how it all works, well, here's what you do. You sign up for a plan. If I click on this upgrade button, you can see the plans. I'm on the Musician Plus plan. It is the most popular plan, and it's the one that I'm on right now. There's the Musician plan, which is only $1.92 a month. That's less than a really crappy cup of coffee. Or the Ultimate plan. If you're a label or you want to start being your own record label, you can do that too. The reason I'm on this middle tier is not because, hey, middle tier, a bit better is good. It kind of is, but the thing is, you actually get things like your daily stats, and most importantly, you get to customize your release date. So that means you can actually choose what day you release. So if you want to try and get yourself onto playlists, or you want to do a big launch, or you want to release a song, you can do it that way with DistroKid. So very cool stuff. And yeah, just take a look. Take a dig around DistroKid. You can check out all of my DistroKid info over at studiolivetoday.com/DistroKid if you want to learn a little bit about how it all works. And yeah, we thank DistroKid for their support of Your Music Live. They've been with the show for more than 2 years now. Just fabulous people creating fabulous services to help you fabulous musicians get your fabulous music out to the world. And let's make that our I'm going to make it fabulous because I just said that 14 times, but let's just make it fab. Let's just go hashtag fab in the chat. And you can have a chance to win our Play My Fabs Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. So how this works is, if you would like to enter, just put hashtag fab, F-A-B, in the chat. And if you win, if we spin and you win, then we will play a song of your choice right here, right now, today on Your Music Live. And again, we thank our fab sponsors, DistroKid. Guess what? We got some new lily pillies. Yeah, I was out walking yesterday, and of all the trees that had fallen and the branches that had fallen, our local lily pilly bush was sitting there, tough, resilient, and unharmed. And that's what I think of when I think of the band, the Lily Pillies, as well, because they've been kicking goals and taking names for a good couple of years now around this community. And they've got a new track. They say it's track number 5 from our latest album. It's called The Things You Do. Here is a brand new video for the song. It was filmed with the iPhone only, with only original material. There you go. All OG Lily Pillies here. This is called The Things You Do. Brand new Lily Pillies here on Your Music Live. Very cool song, very cool video as well. Love the imagery there of the monument, the spring-looking monument, and then Manny playing with his spring, the slinky. That was the word. That was the word I was looking for, aiming for. Very good stuff though there from the Lily Pillies, Manny and Alessandro and the gang, doing the good things over there as per always. Alrighty, should we do our Play My Fire beat? We have but 8 entries. You know what? I'm just going to hit the button. I'm going to hit the button. So there you go. You got your best chance ever. 1 in 8 chance. Should we turn some Lily Pillies up in the background? There we go. Let's hit the button. Spin the wheel. Wow, a lot of people got a lot of good chances here. Where's it going to land? Who's it going to be? It's going to be our mate Scott. SM Borthwick. Congratulations, my friend. There you go. You had a good chance and you nailed it. Got the win there. So how this works is Scott now has his chance to have whatever song he would like played on the show right now. So Scott knows the drill. Just put in plain text right here in the chat, just his artist name, the platform. So it'll be SM Borthwick /YouTube/Strawberry Jam, just for instance, or whatever he would like us to play. While we wait on that one, Back is Giampaolo Gallian, who sent me some nice emails this week. Thank you for doing that. This is Linea Quattro featuring Daddy Chia and Miss Lou, and it's a track called Oh Beautiful Day, and we're going to give it a spin here on Your Music Live. Beautiful, jazzy, funky, lush, cool, smooth adjective. Sorry, when you run out of adjectives, so you just say the word adjective. Yeah, there you go. All right, he's a very shy boy, so I'd like to nominate the Boston Bard Brian Bigler Armageddon on YouTube. All right, I like that, Scott. He is a shy boy, but he does great music. Let's see if I can find this one quickly. Otherwise, we'll play another tune while I try and find it. Because, Armageddon. Let's see, can we find it? The one featuring Steve Mara. Very cool. I don't know if there's a music video for this. Oh, looks like there might be. Is that this one? I'm doing this behind the scenes and checking it out. There we go. We got a video for it. This is only a month ago. And yeah, Brian Bigler from Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, who a band he plays in with Ron Ward. Creates some great music. He's an amazing guitarist. He played guitar on a lot of songs, including that Handle with Care cover that I did with Steve and Ron and the Garage Band Users mod team. But yeah, very cool idea. Yeah, the Boston Bard is a great name, absolutely. And I've not heard this, so I've been a bit out of the loop around the groups because it's been a busy time of the year. But I'm looking forward to hearing this one too, especially with Steve Mara on board. Let's go. This is Brian Bigler and Steve Mara, Armageddon. Our Play My Fire Beat on Your Music Live.
We leveled the homes and crushed the hillside, and darkened the skies and drained the sea. No matter how hard we tried to save it, the world didn't plan for you and me. What would you do if there were no mountains? What would you do if there were no seas? What if our love was meant for nothing? What if there's no more you and me? Hey, we're back on the hunt, no food for feeding. We siphon the ground for what it bleeds. No matter the road we choose to travel on, that covered in blood from you and me. What would you do if there were no mountains? What would you do if there were no breeze? Oh yeah. What would you do if love became nothing? What would you do about you and me? It's Armageddon,
Oh wow. Oh no, I want to listen to that cool bridge, but you're going to have to do what I'm going to do, and that is go and watch and listen to the whole thing over on Brian's channel after the show, because two of my favorite people and two of the nicest dudes going around, Brian and Steve. I've known them both for years now, and I like to consider them good friends of mine in the music creating community. So great job and great gesture there. We've had two folks, so Jade and Scott have both paid it forward, which if you needed any other signs of how cool this community is, there you go. Done. We're going overtime here today, folks, so I'm sorry. But we'll be probably close to half an hour over here because I'm looking at the song list here. We've got some cracking tunes to go, and I'm simply not going to compromise and not play them. So you're stuck with me for probably an extra half hour here on this week's show. Up next, speaking of I'm sorry, we've got a track called I'm Sorry. It was written with the idea of a sad, apologetic song towards a girl, my girlfriend, and it's about trying to mend things back together, but she wants to let go, and we recorded it on my little studio. Very cool stuff. Let's give this a spin. It is Kuromi Zone, and I'm Sorry. Your music, live.
I never meant to hurt you, never meant to make you cry, but I messed up, I see it now and I can't tell you why. My words were sharp, my actions wrong, I fucked you up inside, but I'll do everything I can just to make it right. I'm sorry for the tears I caused, the pain that's in your eyes. I'll make it up to you, my love, with every single try. I'll change my ways, I'll prove to you that my heart's worth the fight. Just forgive me and let's watch the changes overnight. I'm sorry, now my baby won't talk to me. Didn't mean to hurt her constantly. This is my apology, my apology. I'm sorry.
I'ma need you to stop calling me. I'm hurt by love now, can't you see? You tore my world apart, hurting me. Why burden me? You had your chance, now set me free. I found my peace, my serenity. Why come back to break the harmony?
I took your love for granted, I thought you would be there, but now I see it's not that way and karma's playing fair. I know I've let you down, my dear, and I can't take it back, but I love you like I should have done, no more losing track. I'll be the sunshine on your darkest days, I'll be the shelter in your stormy haze, I'll be the love that never fades.
Very cool stuff. Love the beat, love the clicks, love the flow. All the stuff that I can't do is why I love this show. Oh, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird, isn't it? Very cool stuff here. Yes, that is a great production on that one from Kuromi Zone, and you can check that and all the other artists we've played here down in the description. I had to do this because we got two submissions on the exact same day, and I thought I'd done something wrong. I thought I'd put the same song in here twice, because this next track is called, believe it or not, I'm Sorry. But it comes to us from Mino18, who says, this song is simply describing my journey, how I survive people's critique and judgment every day. When I say I'm sorry, I don't really mean it. You can't apologize for not looking good or being perfect. Man, if I apologized every time I didn't look good and wasn't perfect, I'd be doing nothing but saying, I'm sorry. So yes, another sorry song. This is Mino18, and I'm Sorry-o on Your Music Live-o. Let's play it. Oh.
sorry for not being perfect. I'm sorry for not having that effect. Beauty and the money for me to not expect. I was taking the hit because of the defect. I was 4, I was young. I thought life was easy, but I was wrong. I'm moving on, I'm going home. I had a lot of dreams, but I couldn't reach the door. I'm sorry, but now looking good, cause I know how it should be. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry, but now looking good, cause I know how it should be. I'm sorry. Now that we grew up, I keep falling on the sand. Why people hate me and refuse to give a hand. Since I was a kid, I wanted to be in a band, but now that I'm so lonely, think it's time for me to stand. Yeah, if I'm looking different, then I'm taking my chance. I wanted to dance, they say you need to enhance. I know I can make it, no matter the circumstance. Still didn't give me a chance, but thank you in advance. Yeah, I'm sorry, but all you need to do is trust me.
Very cool stuff there. Mino 18 here on Your Music Live, and back to back cool tracks there. Yeah, Gary, it would be I'm sorry, yeah. Except if it was Canadian, it's like, I'm sorry, I bought you some Timbits, but I ate them. Let's go and watch some hockey. I am ashamed of myself. I am shameful because I love Canadians. And that was uncalled for and unacceptable and really rough accent. I don't even know what that was. Sorry, Mino, to distracto from your songo. That was bad of me. See, this is why I don't do long shows, because we get to about the 2-hour mark and I kind of start losing my ever-loving mind. So it happens, but thank you for sharing that one. Let's play our next one. This is Rock Speed, which is a cool name for an artist. They say, at times dancing is an option to feel the good side of life and leave the negative behind. Dancing for peace. I'll dance for peace. Let's give it a spin. Your Music Live. Raise the roof. I don't know what the heck is going on there, but I love it. Good stuff indeed there. Rock Speed on Your Music Live. Getting the funk on. Exactly. Canadians are so nice, and if one of them tracked Pete down over that accent, they'd attempt to fix his roof. Yeah, I know. Exactly. I might just walk outside and just hold a hockey stick and just tap it on the ground and wait for someone to go, oh, you got some problems with your roof, eh? No. Oh God, it's just, see, this is the problem. That's rough. That's borderline racism, just because it's against people that are very similar. Because Australians and Canadians are both very similar. So I guess just like I wouldn't want folks to say, let's throw a shrimp on the barbie and drink a Foster's and wrestle crocodiles. Hey, Canadians shouldn't be like, hey, what about hockey and maple syrup and being polite? It's like, geez, if you're going to be famous for anything, that's some pretty good things to be famous for. Just saying, Americans. Just saying. That's enough. All right, let's play another song. This is from Poiser, and they say this song is about a breakup, and it's very catchy and melodic. I like catchiness. I like melodics. Let's make sure we can get it right here, because sometimes Spotify gives me weirdness that goes on here, which is weird. It's most expensive platform and the least reliable. For me, anyway. Let's spin this one. This is Poiser and Time Away on Your Music Live.
Feeling sick to my stomach when you do that to me. I was so broken for the last time, now you're stepping on me. And you throw me in the gutter, watch me walk away, like you did on the last time you was playing with me. Nowhere to go, lonely, individual. The last bus got me crying tears. Letting you back is my big fear. And your laugh, that's when I know we were through, yeah. I opened up my heart again. Got too far, I cannot win. This time I ain't shutting you out for good. Want another chance, fine. It's like always not right, but I need you always in my life. Pushing me out the way. We'll try again another day. Same thing every single time, yeah. Nowhere to go, lonely, individual. The last bus got me crying tears. Letting you back is my big fear. And your love.
Very cool stuff. Really good production. Yeah, there's 3 songs back to back to back that are all very radio ready, aren't they? Very cool stuff there. Appreciate you sharing that one for us here. Very good stuff indeed from Poiser. Yep, vocal harmonies on that. Really, really good stuff indeed. Yeah, I apologize to all my American and Canadian friends. I know not what I say. And I love all of you. That's the thing. I love the US. I went there like 6 months ago and had a blast. I love my Canadian friends. I'm a huge fan of all things Canadian. I love hockey. I love good beer that's, actually beer. Not that watery stuff drunk somewhere. Let's play this one while we're playing some radio ready jam. Let's play this one from Stanley, who says, this song was recorded in the apartment my dear mother stays, carpet floors and a compact space, what I can call my room. I created this magic when the thick curtains just arrived to alleviate the mood of this piece. The title of this song is The Bio, and it's called Opportunities, and we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Live.
Yeah, okay, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2, yeah, I wonder how you feeling when you're in your feels, Listen, space in your head, I wonder how you feeling when I keep it real, just never give it up. Opportunities like this come once in a lifetime, then they got to go. Touchdown in my city, then I gotta know how far am I willing to travel up the road. I wonder how you feeling, but I never know. No go for my music like they wanna cut my throat. Cutthroat business, I swear it's getting hard not to choke. I wonder how you feeling when you're in your feels. I wonder how you feeling when I keep it real. I wonder how you feeling when I'm living big deal. Big money talk like I'm living big grills. I'ma stack it up just like this. 1, 2 step in my hole, I drip. Magazine dreams is all I see, and all I see is money that's coming for me.
Very cool production on that one as well. Just when you thought, Johns, you're an old man, you only play, rock music, you only play the sort of music that you dig. Like, I dig a lot of different stuff. And as you've heard from tonight, we've played some world music, we've played some cool mellow instrumentals, we've played some rock and roll, we've played some punk, we've played some metal, we've played some cool jams as well. And thank you, Patrick Lauren. Did I call you Lawlen before? Lauren? Yeah, I apologize. As we've talked about many times, my pronunciation not the greatest. And you know what? Go and subscribe to all the folks who have been sharing their music here today. If they've shared it on YouTube especially, all the links are down in the description. go and give them some subscribes and some likes and some plays through the week. Not in a way where I'm saying go sub for sub, like for like, comment for comment. None of that. But I think many of you have been digging on a lot of the songs we've been playing. So a cool thing you can do that's going to help folks out and make you and them both feel warm down in your cockles is to go and subscribe to them there. And I know the Inter-Commonwealth Smack Talk, we are all subjects under the same king. Did you see our king, Gary? Our king? Did you see him when he was doing his address to the nation the other day? And he was in this giant throne with all of these jewels, wearing his $1 million encrusted crown. And he's like, one realizes that the struggles are real, and we will do what we can to fight inflation and reduce the cost of living. As he sits in his throne wearing his crown and scepter. Just saying. Little out of touch. Sorry to any royalists watching. All right, we've got a few more songs. Speaking of folks from over the pond, what about Bad Rabbit? Yeah, hello again from Bad Rabbit, Pete. Our new track, Asylum, is 5 minutes long and has 3 sections. It's for everyone who has ever felt isolated and alone and has roots in the 3 band members' experience working in psychiatric hospitals, asylums, as they were called back in the day. Yes, we used to call them asylums. The opening is good old hard rock. Part 2 is a sax solo. The final section is completely different from parts 1 and 2 and is influenced by some 70s prog rock bands who had string arrangements on their tracks. We hope you like it. Happy Christmas. Tim McHugh, vocals, Terry Donovan, guitars, Steve Power, sax and virtual instruments. And they are from the UK, and Ireland, respectively. So I've insulted probably at least a couple of them. I know. He did. He has waited a long time, Chuck. So he probably deserves a little bit more respect from me there. All right. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Bad Rabbit. Now, we're only going to be able to play a couple of minutes, so you're probably going to get the rock portion. You're going to have to go back and watch the rest yourself a little later. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something unprecedented. I'm going to skip us forward because I'm intrigued to hear where this goes. Little sax. Let's sample some progginess, shall we? There you go. There you go. Accept that as my apology for disrespecting your king. And playing that one there. Very cool stuff there from Bad Rabbit. And you can go and check it all out over in the description. I always say down in the description, depending where you're watching. Sometimes, in fact, usually on desktop now, that it's over on the description. It's to the side. No worries. I thought it would be good for folks to get a sample of that, because we can only play a couple of minutes. We'll play a little bit of it. I know I should just play it all, Joe and Barry, but I reckon, let's see, I play 1 to 2 minutes and the average song length is 5 minutes, let's just say. So Your Music Live would be 2.5 times longer. So it wouldn't be a 2-hour show, or usually a 2.5 hour show. It would be a 6-hour show. approximately. So unfortunately, I could either play a third as many songs, or I'd have to go a third as long. And I love you all, but I'm not prepared to do either of those things. Save us, Mark Sundrum, aka Rockin' Pneumonia. I wrote this song back in the 90s when I was a teenager, but just recently recorded it in GarageBand on my iPad. I've decided to go back and record all the best songs I wrote as a teenager and eventually put them all out as an album. What a cool idea. This song has a bit of a fade, so don't be surprised if you don't hear anything for a moment. All right, you've been warned. We're fading in on this one. Let's give it a spin, shall we? This is A Prayer for This World, Rockin' Pneumonia, aka Mark Sundrum, on your Music Live. Thanks for staying up with us.
If I lost my faith in education, learn my lesson of life from history. If I forgot how to love the music, you would sing a song of love and faith to me. If I got lost and I couldn't find my way back home, I know that you would come and hold my hand. If the whole world lost all meaning for me, I count on you to help me understand. With all the problems in the world, you think I'd lose my faith? With all my heart I trust in you. Say a prayer for me, I say a prayer for this world. If I lost my faith and love.
Great stuff there, Mark. Yeah, really cool song. Definitely one worth bringing back up from the ashes and creating a new version there. So, yeah, Toe Tappin' groove, blues traveler inspired, perhaps. Very good stuff. Yeah, nice. What a happy song. I know. A prayer for this world. Yeah, look, perspective, folks. I know it's hard. I'm talking to myself as much as everyone else at the moment, but yeah, keeping things in perspective is tough to do. It's hard. And yeah, when I think about the 2 roof tiles that got blown off my roof, someone's entire roof was removed yesterday, I'm sure. And someone probably had a tree crash through their bedroom and is having to, live in a motel right now. So yeah, it's all perspective. Not that you want to think about all the worst things in the world just to feel a bit better. But yeah, sometimes you got to count your blessings. Count your chickens. I have 2. They're called Jasmine and Charlotte. I do call them my chickens. Don't know why. All righty. Let's play our next song. This is from Papa Courtney, who we've heard from a few times here on the show. And he has a track called United We Stand. This song is about breaking up with someone, but just wanting that one more chance that never leads to anything. It is over here on the Cloud of Sounds. It is Papa Courtney, United We Stand.
Day
tree.
Very cool stuff there from Papa Courtney. Not sure that that was the right song that we gave the description for there. And we may well have actually played that one last time. I apologise. I had a few submissions from Papa Courtney, but if there's another song, go ahead and resubmit. Always happy to play your tunes here. And that one definitely came from the heart. A bit of meaning in the songs I always dig. I'm always a fan of that. Speaking of people I'm a fan of, 13 Scribbles. When you want a fun time, just dial 13 Scribbles. That probably doesn't mean anything to people that live outside of Australia, but you know how you have like 1-800 and 888 numbers and things like that? 555, no, that's the movie one. We have 13. So, for instance, 131166 is Pizza Hut's delivery. 131241 is Domino's, because I think they used to do like a 2-for-1 deal. So, yeah, 13 is like Australia's, you're calling a business or a place, and they're like convenient number. I used to work for KFC delivery. Yes, and I'm now a vegetarian. And the two things are in no way connected. Anyway, we had delivery service, and it was 133333. So, yes, they had the best phone number going around. So when you were really drunk and you just wanted a bucket of chicken, you just hit 1 and then just keep mashing 3 until someone comes and sends you a bucket. Yep. 13 Scribbles. That was a really weird introduction. Birdline is a 15th century term meaning to be ensnared. There you go. Birdlime. Ensnared. Okay. Just like all things in life, it starts off simple and gets complicated quick. Can you see the silhouette watching her? Ooh, sounds very mysterioso. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Bird Lined by Scribbles, who I'm not subscribed to. That's a shocker. I swear. I think I subscribe with my other account and then forget to do it here on the show. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. cool is that? Just intensity off the hook with that one from Scribbles. Is that a chicken recipe? Good stuff there. Oh, very cool indeed. Jerry Gomes, g'day to you. There's a Jerry Gomes at Cyclone for you. Thank you all for being here. We're down to our final 3 songs. You know what that means? It's our anti-penultimate, penultimate, and ultimate songs. We've got 3 of them for you to close out the show here. But if you have had a good time, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for your patience of being here a day late. Stuff happens, and we had to do it a day late, but we've had all the usual suspects and maybe even some other folks that can't make it on a Sunday. Maybe you could make it on the Monday. So, hey, there you go. Maybe there's folks here that wouldn't have discovered the show if it was in its usual time slot. You never know. All righty, we have got our anti-penultimate song here. It is from Gary Hubs, but it's actually from a lot of people. Let me read Gary's. I won't do the accent, I promise you. Or will it? No, I won't. G'day, Pete. See, he even uses the Australian, so I have to talk in Australian. G'day, Pete. I feel really fortunate to be part of such a giving community. When I was approached to contribute bass guitar on an original song written by Frank Turzo for the Music for Life charity albums, I fell over myself to say yes. Rainfall is a song written by Frank in 1979 and finally realised by a group of musicians I'm honoured to appear alongside. With Frank on this track is Laurie's Mishmosh, Laurie's son Cam on drums, Hugh Caldwell, Colourful Energy, and myself. Frank suggested I send in the link, and let me tell you, Pete, I never argue with Frank. Thanks to everyone involved in putting the charity albums together. We should all be proud of what we've accomplished, yes. And a shout out to our mate Russ, 8889, who I haven't seen on the channel here, but he's probably sitting in the clubhouse chatting to Jade and co at the moment. But Russ did a fabulous job bringing this all together. So, our anti-penultimate tune here, third to last. Rainfall, Gary Hubs, and an all-star cast here on this one.
If you sang in key, girl, I would sing along with you.
If you show me how, girl, how you do those things you do,
I do love you. I do love you. If you walk a mile down, I'm just another kiss away.
let me stay a while, girl. I'd really love to hear you say
I do love you. I do love you. There's a road in the distance, keeps winding and turning, like a boat on a river. You drift away, you drift away. Why wish for a rainfall if the sun is shining? Why ride on the North Star from alone and flying? Why wish for a rainfall if the sun is shining? Such a
Would you like to hear the rest of the song? Well, guess what? You know what to do. You jump over, down, through, around to the description right now, and you can check out that song. You can check out the full album that was put together by Russ. And yeah, how good is that chorus? Really cool song, really well done there. Fabulous song, incredible lineup, all the good things. And you know what? I'm going to get a bit philosophical with you here, folks, because none of this could have happened 10 years ago, let alone 20 and 30 years ago. So when Frank wrote that song, when was it, 79 that you said? When Frank wrote that song, he had no idea that this could be a thing. Maybe he thought, oh, you know, I'll get together with some local friends and maybe play this song one day. Did he think he would be able to do a cross collaboration across, you know, countries and potentially continents to create that? No, probably not. And did he think he could then put it on a charity album that was put together for digital distribution to help fund like charity organisations in the UK? No, he probably didn't. But we can do all of that. So for all of the things I say, and look, I joke around about it, about how bad things can be and blah, 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 blah. For all that we say about that, for all the negative in the world, there's so much good stuff that happens, and it just couldn't happen in the past. And we're very lucky. We're blessed to be living right here in the future. You know what else we're blessed to? That is to have our moderator, Mr. Thomas Christ. Before we play this song, which is a Thomas Christ song, while I'm giving you the description here, can we just get some applause in the chat? Because you know what Thomas does? He comes to this show each and every week. He sits there. He's got all the links ready to go. He contributes to the chat. He gives kudos to the artists. He supports all of you in your independent music. And he does it all for the low, low price of $0 because he does it out of the goodness of his heart. So, yeah, if we could just fill the chat with applause for Mr. Thomas Christ, I would appreciate you. He says, Misfit is my track from the awesome Russ 8889 Music for Life charity album, which benefits Teenage Cancer Trust. When I wrote this song back in August, I was thinking about the isolation and loneliness that I'm sure these young people tragically afflicted with cancer feel at times, missing out on so much at such a formative age and potentially feeling outside it all. Although it's something that unfortunately many of us can relate more broadly to in one way or another as well. This piano and synth-driven track was produced in FL Studio 21. Yes, Fruity Loops. Smiley face, which Thomas puts in there for me because he knows I love calling it Fruity Loops. Visual component was made using LumaFusion and mastered by Jade Star. Please go buy the album now if you've not already at musicforlifecharity.bandcamp.com. 44 incredible tracks, one important cause. Thanks, Pete. And that is, of course, from our wonderful moderator, Thomas Christ, and we're going to give it a spin right here, right now. It's Thomas's track Misfit here on your Music Live, our penultimate song.
Today, wish everyone and everything would go away. I need some time to think and feel, to figure out what's important, what is real. This darkness hangs above my a little sunlight beam instead. Tired of painting with these shades of gray. Is it okay that I'm really not okay? Lost my way and I'm on the run. I'm feeling like I've come undone.
Like that. There's a little synth melody line sitting in there behind doing some work with the counter melody on that one that just works so well. Like you listen to, it's the sort of song you listen to and every time you hear it, you hear something different, something just buried in there in the production. And that's what I love about Thomas and his work, is that you can repeat listen to songs and you'll find something new every time. So great stuff there from the great man, Mr. Thomas Christ. Appreciate ya big time. Whew, we got there. We made it. The power stayed on. The internet stayed up. Can we all breathe a big sigh of relief and please tell Pete to stop celebrating before he's played this final track. For goodness sake, Johns, you're jinxing yourself. But no, in all seriousness, thank you so much to all of you for being here, to the amazing artists who've contributed their work as per usual, to the fabulous group of fans, friends and family who come along each and every week and make this one of the coolest live shows going around on the interwebs. If you're watching on the replay, don't forget we love you just as much. I know not everyone can make this time slot, especially when the time slot changes to 24 hours later at the very last minute. But I do thank you all for being here. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you would like to. Leave a comment on the show. That always helps, and it tells the great artists that are here that you dig them. And don't forget, all the links are down there in the description, including the Play My Fire beats, including Pete's pick, including our featured artist that we're going to play a final track from in just a moment. I do like to say penultimate, but this is the ultimate. We have the ultimate song coming right up. And I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to these fine folks here. DistroKid, they've been supporting us and sponsoring this show for a long time now. We literally couldn't do it without them. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to DistroKid. I know many of you have already signed up, but I know many more. Every week I get emails from folks saying, Pete, I finally took the plunge. I finally joined DistroKid. I used your code. I saved 7% off, and I couldn't be happier. My music was out there in like 48 hours, and now I can just tell my family and friends that just go to Spotify or Apple Music or wherever, and my music's there. It honestly is a cool feeling. Like outside of the whole, getting royalties and all that sort of stuff, just having your music out there alongside the names you know and love is super cool. So thank you to DistroKid for their kind support. Yep. It's Tierra del Fuego. It's this album, The Big Wrinkle, my favorite album of Tierra del Fuego. Just track after track of amazing music, and this one is no exception. They say written by Brock Ruggles, Roland Daum, and Jason Giacomo. An early version of Tapeworm originally appeared on the And the Guppies Eat Their Young album, Better Quality Girls on Scapular Winging Records. The Tierra del Fuego version on The Big Wrinkle, performed by Brock, Ron, Matt, James, Andrew, and Craig, and it's an absolute jam, and I couldn't think of a better song for us to go out with this week. So thank you all for being here. Until next time, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep creating. I'll see you next time right here on Your Music Live. See ya.